welcome to my first ever ASMR video. It's already December, and I thought it'd be nice to kind of have a recap on this year. It's gonna be nothing deep. Honestly, I've been thinking about this topic for like the past few days, but I don't have any like profound insights to share with you. Like, the only things I could think of were talking about my hobbies and the things that I enjoyed this year, and they're all like forms of media and games. It just says Fortnite here, so that's a teaser of what I'll be talking about. But I think personally this year has been really good for me. I've had a lot of new experiences. I think I can start off with sharing with you something new that I did this year, which was oil painting. I've been wanting to try out oil painting for years now, but I never had the heart to spend like $100 on the oil paints. But this year I finally got my year 3 internship, so I have a bit of pocket money to spare on hobby supplies. So that's the first thing that I would like to share. I'm still not very good at oil painting yet. I've only ever done like 2 or 3 paintings of bugs and fruit, so nothing too impressive yet, but I can feel myself improving with everything that I paint. I would like to one day actually learn some proper like painting techniques, but for now, being self-taught is good enough. But I want to share with you the things that I found joy in 2024. And the first thing is Fortnite. Okay, maybe let's not start with that. That's a bit too... I don't want my first impression of myself to be like a Fortniter, so I'll start with other things that I really enjoyed this year. I love sticky sounds, by the way. This year, because of the Book of Bill, Gravity Falls has had such a big resurgence in popularity, and I cannot emphasize how happy that made me. I love Gravity Falls. My favorite character is Dipper, by the way. He's legitimately the best character in the show. And I don't want you to mistake me for a Mabel hater, because I love Mabel. I love the twins so much. And those who hate on Mabel, you guys are just simply not intellectual enough to understand how good of a character she is. And that's not me being biased either, because when I was younger, I used to think that Mabel was really selfish compared to her brother, but now I've matured and now I understand that she's simply a kind-hearted girl with a lot of love for her family. She's a really well-written character as well, and with the resurgence in popularity, it really got me back in the show. I rewatched the whole show again this year, and it was pretty bad. I had a lot of hyperfixations this year. Gravity Falls was definitely the biggest one. I always go back to media that I enjoy, like every year. It's often like Harry Potter, K-pop. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Like literally in my room, my TXT wall. That was also one of my hyperfixations. I still do like TXT, but not this much anymore. I really like them because I went to their concert in April. Can't remember if it was this year or last year, but after the concert, I was really, really obsessed with them to the point where I created a Stan account because I didn't want to keep talking my friends' ear off about how much I like them. But it has since died down. I don't post on that account anymore, but I used to post a lot of fan art. Anyway, I want to change up my wall decor, if you can even call it that, but the blue tack that I used leaves a residue on my wall. So if I take them all off, you're gonna see like dots of dark blue on my wall, and I don't really have anything to cover them up with yet. So I'm just gonna leave that on for the time being, but just know that I'm not this much of a fan anymore. I think I just don't have that much time to keep up with K-pop as much as I used to. But honestly, life was so much easier when I was a K-pop stan because like littlest things would make me happy. Like, you know, if they post a selfie or like there's a clip of them that goes viral. Things like that make me happy so easily. But now, guys, happiness feels like it's so hard to come by. But it's okay. I think I've been doing pretty well lately. There was a period of time this year that I was really depressed. But I got over that and that whole situation, so I'm better now. Anyway, let's talk about other hyperfixations I had this year. Something that I got really into this year as compared to previous years was analog horror. I've always been into horror movies, horror content, or just like creepy documentaries. I love watching documentaries because I'm someone that needs to have like audio playing while I do work. So at work I watch all these like deep dive videos into analog horror games or just any creepy stuff, I guess. My two favorites are firstly number one is Lacey's Flash games. Sorry, I dropped it. But that was my favorite one of this year. I'm pretty sure it wasn't made in this year, but I really enjoyed watching all the videos about it. The second one that I really enjoyed was Angel Hair. I really enjoyed that. I like how they used like mixed media, both digital and physical, like in real life elements for the story. I thought it was really interesting and a really bold approach to your typical analog horror. I feel like I tend to enjoy those analog horrors with a simpler and more obvious plot because I feel like that allows them to kind of showcase more of the art and the story rather than the investigation or the solving part of it. I also watched a lot of videos on Petscop, but it's just so big of a series that no matter how many times I watch deep dive videos into it, I cannot fully remember the whole story. It's just too complicated, okay? I can't do it. I need to like have a flow chart of all the characters in a visual format for me to understand, but I kind of understand it, but probably not to the level that I'm supposed to. Oh. Sorry, my screensaver went off, but Yeah, big fan of Pet Scott, big fan of analog horror. Probably watched like every channel there is. That's an overstatement, obviously, but my favorite is Wendigoon. Love that guy. He's so freaking funny. I really enjoy Nexpo, Nightmind. There are a ton of other ones, but those are my top few favorite YouTubers. Anyway, moving on from watching stuff, let's talk about the games that I played this year. So, before this year, I kind of used my PC to mainly play Roblox, which sounds insane, but I've had this PC and I bought this PC to do design work because I was still like a year 2, year 3 student, and I still had to render a lot of things and work on softwares. So I needed a PC because my laptop was crashing every time I tried to render something. So unfortunately, I had to invest in a better computer. But it's good because now I can use it to play games. Let's talk about what I mentioned in the intro of this video. How I got into playing Fortnite was I watched the Odd Ones Out video on him playing Fortnite, and I was like, damn, I also want to play Fortnite. And then I had no one to play Fortnite with, but then I got sick of waiting for my friends to play with me, so I was like, you know what, I'll just play it by myself. And then at first it was kind of a joke. Like, I just went into it like, lol, I'm playing Fortnite as a joke, you know? But then I started to really, really enjoy it. The season that I played was the one with Gwenpool, and I really liked the map of that season. I knew where all the loot were, I knew where the loot boxes were, and the NPCs were really fun. Oh my god, my favorite was the Iron Man gauntlets. Those were so overpowered. Like, every time I had them, I would like win. And I'll get victory royales like every single day. And it was really crazy. Like, I wasn't just enjoying it, I was living Fortnite. I was eating, breathing, and sleeping Fortnite. Like, I would wake up on the weekends because I wake up naturally early. I'll wake up, I'll get out of bed, do my morning routine. I'll sit down on this chair and I'll play Fortnite for like 3 hours straight. I'll wake up and be excited to play Fortnite. So that was kind of crazy. I'm over it now because I don't like the new season. I'm sorry. I know the new season is more catered to returning players, like OG players, but I'm not an OG player. I'm a newbie, so I couldn't really get used to the new map and new weapons, specifically the new weapons. And ever since the new season started, I played it like 5 times and I couldn't get a single victory royale. I was like, I hate this season. So that's why the hyperfixation died. I was like really into Fortnite for 2 months straight. I would play every single week without fail. But I have not touched Fortnite in like a month maybe. It's really funny because I was like so into it that nowadays my friends will ask me, do you still play Fortnite? Like, no, I don't. Thanks for asking though. So I think that's kind of funny. I feel like playing Fortnite made me funnier, but now that since I stopped playing, I'm not as funny anymore. Something about Fortnite. Anyway, my current favorite game, my current hyperfixation is Cult of the Lamb. It's so good, it's so fun. I love the graphics on this game. Like, I feel like it's a game that's really worth the money. It's quite pricey compared to my other indie games I play, but I feel like it's really worth it. Like, you definitely don't need any DLCs to feel like you have the full experience. It's just a really well-made game. There's a lot of content, and there's not much of a learning curve. I like to play games without watching any videos or playthroughs of it so I can really discover the game for myself. And Cult of the Lamb has done a really great job at making sure the game is really player friendly. So I think that's what I like about it. And it's similar to Stardew in the aspect that you feel like you have a lot to do. Like you're constantly just like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then you're waiting for the next day to happen so you can like run all your errands that you need to do. And of course, you can't talk about gaming in 2024 without talking about DTI, Just to Impress, in Roblox. Also, I'm a Roblox player through and through. I love Roblox. And I actually got into playing DTI quite late as compared to my friends because it didn't really appeal to me at first until my friend got me to play with her. And the first round I ever played, I got first place. So I was like, okay, this game kind of eats. But I haven't played it in a while, and me and my friend tried playing it recently, and it feels like the game is very fundamentally different now. I feel like now there's an expectation of being really good, and I feel like you can't play just for fun anymore. I feel like everyone on there is a tryhard, so the experience feels a lot more serious, like you have to be good. So I feel like that takes away a lot of the fun for me. Anyway, moving on. Let me take a drink break. The ice has all melted and the condensation is falling onto my leg and it's cold. And there's no sound either, so this is a Luckin Coffee, the Butter Bear one. I think it's a Christmas limited drink, but Christmas is already over. But it's really good. This is the second time I've gotten this flavor. I'm still not used to filming these kind of videos, so I don't know if my audio setting is good. I feel like I should turn the gain up of my microphone, but if I do it, then the consistency of the audio is not going to be the same throughout the video, so I'm not going to touch it. I'll just listen back on this and I'll change the settings for the next video, which I'm planning on doing a sticker collection tour. I've really liked stickers since I was a kid, so I think I'll have a lot of stickers to share. I think that video will legitimately be an hour long. I've collected them as long as I can remember, and even now I can't stop buying stickers when I see them. It's some type of like addiction. My theory is that as a kid, you know, like every other Asian kid there is, I got sent to like piano class and ballet classes, and every time you did well, they would reward me with a sticker for both piano and ballet. So I think I might have developed a habit of associating stickers with positive enforcement. So that's why I can't stop buying stickers. But also I'm such a sucker for cute stationery. Even this is pretty cute. It's a cute pencil topper. And this pencil is actually Hangyoudon printed. My friend Fumon got this for me. I'm not sure if you can see it, but... oh, my screensaver. I'll fix it sometime. But yeah, there's Hangyoudon prints all over it. Another video idea I have is showing off all my Hangyoudon things. A lot of them are plush material, so I don't know if that's gonna sound good. But I have quite a few things I've accumulated over the span of like 2 years. and 90% of them were gifts from my friends. I didn't buy any hung it on things. I only bought like maybe 2 or 3 of them, which is really sweet. It shows that my friends know what I like, and I think that's really touching. I appreciate it a lot. It's just so sweet of them to think of me. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really have a plan or like New Year's resolution for 2025. Also, I'm not a big fan of like making New Year's resolutions because I feel like they're really superficial. And it's my mom who always makes me write them down. I usually have like a vague few points I'll like to accomplish, but it's never like too crazy. For this year, one of the goals I have, for next year, I want to paint more and I want to explore more art mediums so I can plop it all in my portfolio. Also, I think it's so funny how my entire head is the same size as this freaking microphone cover. Like, it's so fat. But yeah, I want to paint more. And I also want to travel with my friends. That's another one. I don't have any grand ideas that I want to accomplish because I feel like I've already accomplished a lot this year. And I'm quite proud of the achievements I have gotten in this year. I did really well for my studies. And I managed to balance a lot of my hobbies with my work and school life. So that's a pretty good achievement to have. I don't have many things that I regret this year. Of course, there's always going to be room for improvement. But I think I did well enough for this year, and that's good enough. I hope none of you are going to be as hard on yourselves as I was years ago. It's never that good to be so self-critical. I think it's a curse to be so self-aware and self-conscious of your achievements and the places you're lacking in. I think it's not always healthy to constantly berate yourself for not being perfect and always wanting to improve. Just appreciate what you have done for yourself. And it's okay because there's always time to be better. There's always next year, the year after that. It doesn't matter, you know. Time moves on, you move along with it. So I think it's fine. Anyway, I think I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you for watching my first ever ASMR video. That's not gonna be my actual intro. I don't know if I need an intro. I know how a lot of ASMR artists, they have like a specified intro. But I don't really want to do that. I feel like it's fun to like just spontaneously do whatever I want. But this is oh, my finger got stuck in my hair. Oh. I think doing all this is fun too. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. I'm honestly doing this channel out of passion. I really love ASMR. I've been watching and listening to ASMR for years now, like half a decade. Truly, more than that, I think. Started when I was in secondary school, and I'm graduating like polytechnic now, so it's been a lot of years. I don't expect much of this video. It's really just to talk your ear off and finally do something with my microphone that I bought since about a year ago. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.